So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deep low fast.
Oh, shooting chance! And he looked to keep breathing, the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Okazaki, played out to the right. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Neymar. And it's Hazard. Oh, red, nice interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, it's Okazaki. Oh, good spread. Messi. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar might just make this. Messi. Okazaki. It's Ronaldinho. That looks a cracking ball. Takes the shot! Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Oh, important interception. And now they can string out a defence. Now it's Hazard. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Okazaki. This looks promising. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running. And it's Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's picked his way through. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? All red. The danger is averted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Indonesia.
On the field, number 21, Nategi. Coming on to replace him is... And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Batistuta.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. Scholes. He is through here. Cross from Scholes. Terrific header.
Nice.
And he's done it.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now he's got space here. Plenty to aim at here. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Azar. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Come on,
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Long time, excellent interception. It's played through for him. Can he finish?
Yeah.
It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's really drilled it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it into space. In by Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Okazaki! Should have equalised.
Okazaki was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Messi takes the shot. And the ball's come loose here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold applies the finish. This is Batistuta. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Batistuta claiming the man of the match. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
All I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Raul. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Batistuta! Looking for the run. Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Neymar. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Hazard. Finding their passes. Ricci makes the interception. And this is Messi. Raul. It's a searching pass. Khan gets it away. Indonesia have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. No, that was never going to make it. Saliba to Hazard. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Looks a good ball through. A lot of space ahead. Chance for a shot! Goal! Lazio! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Lazio have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
De Ligt. McAllister. Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Scholes. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Mbappe threads one in. Always onto this. And this is Neymar, and he's away. Batistuta! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. There's a chance! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
And the shots! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's McAllister. Oh, that's well spotted. Scholes. Haaland.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ricci. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Batistuta, and here's Haaland, showing good feet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is good alertness.
Indonesia really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Ricci. Raul. And it's Messi. Lazio clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Alonso. Haaland. Messi. Knocks it into space. Coming out. Xavi Alonso. And there goes the final whistle. In the end, there's no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Can you look back on the game?
PSG. Kalau saya gitu.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
And Batistuta! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. That was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a sharp pass. Played into space. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. Scholes.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found a way through. Scholes. Cross from Scholes.
Si asik dari sistem ini.
He can run onto that. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Xavi Alonso. And it's De Bruyne. Rice. Now it's Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Scholes. Ruben Dias. Bellingham. Cannavaro. Scholes. Here's Haaland. Engages and forces him off the ball. 30 minutes gone. Batistuta. He's onside. He is through here. Batistuta! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Tunisia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Batistuta.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hazard. Batistuta. Ball's gone astray. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne gets into some space. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. Mbappe! Now, who first to this. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho with the clearance. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short. This is Dembele. It's Dembele! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 17, Xabi Alonso.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 12, De Bruyne.
Saliba. He's picked his way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. De Bruyne goes back to front. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Hangs in across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cafu. De Bruyne. Haaland. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Hazard picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, height could
make all the difference on these set pieces.
Divisi berapa bang? Turun divisi 6 bang.
Paris Saint-Germain
Divisi 6
have
bang.
the chance to go the other way. It's a lovely deep pass.
Drop
Gets
baru.
it through. Cannavaro deals with that
Kok
comfortably.
dicas ko aja nih mama.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in
Terus
the right
dicas
fashion.
Espino tuh yang
Peter.
sama
It's
hirupan.
great to see.
There is an irresistible,
Masih kayak mama nanti
irrepressible
sama.
look about them here.
Masih kayak mama nanti sama.
Whether they can sustain it.
Sanes beda.
Now it's Yamal. Musiala.
Bisa lo kumaha
Looks a good
mah.
ball through. Vinicius Junior. It's loose.
Hari eta
and there's a
casan
race for the
mah.
ball.
Konten kumaha. Emang tadi lagi gitu.
The taker has to look for options
Allah, beda
because an
dari
aerial
baju
supply
beda aja mau aja.
doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Ada komen eta terus. Mana mah? Eta mungkin dipencet ditekan cina etana.
Saka was
Langsung
already
colok.
celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Cok semua orang sudah jadi aja.
And it's been taken short. Yamal.
Hah?
Decent shot.
Pino sok hirupan.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Tekan
Oh,
dia
they
nata
really
jadi
needed him to put that away.
bisa eta. Kan ngedrop HP nama. La ilaha illallah. Buka heula eta na bakal lebih tias di etaan mah.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Scholes. Great vision. Good
Astagfirullah.
read, needed to be. And the shots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Ada apa ini guys?
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Decent progress down the left. It's Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been cut short. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Welcome guys. Kalau. Ini halan jadi guys.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win
and
today,
welcome to
and they
today's
will be up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his...
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Reinders puts his foot on the gas. Hakimi. Van Dijk cuts it out. Rice. Indonesia so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Azar can see things, others simply cannot. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. He's through, it's 1-on-1, and he shoots! They score! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is going with pace, and that's what really rips the fences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Reinders. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xabi Alonso deals with that comfortably. Haaland.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Oh, he's and the shot! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Climbs up big! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rice. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Batistita.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Reinders. Scholes. No way through there. Now he's got space here. Passes. He's had a shot! That's fabulous! A finish of true class! And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And he cuts out the supply. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ribery. And it's Azar. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Oh, that is a good ball. Can he finish? They've scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Number 5. Gabriel
Indonesia have themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Number 8. Messi. Coming on the field is number 13.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Konten. And it's Neymar. Indonesia desperately needing a change in fortune here. Their big day not quite going as Neymar! Yes! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
83 minutes is number 8.
So now the difference is 3.
Neymar!
5 minutes left on the clock. There's a probing ball.
Neymar! Number 5. Reinders.
Hakimi.
Coming on to replace him is number 17. De Bruyne.
Scholes.
There will be 5 minutes.
And it's De Bruyne. And this is Neymar. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and